Okay, welcome guys. Today we're going to do applications of calculus, grade 12. So this is a can, suppose a can of Coke, which is 340 centimeters cubed of a volume, and then it has a height h and a radius r. So we are asked to express the height h in terms of r. So we could simply just say we use our volume formula, which is volume is equal to pi r squared times h. Then our volume is 340 equals to pi r squared h. Okay, so since they said express h in terms of r, we need to divide both sides by pi r squared so that h can be the subject of the formula. And then we will have h is equal to 340 divided by pi r squared. Okay, and 9.2, show that the surface area of the can is given by 2 pi r squared plus 680 r to the power negative 1. Okay, so the formula for the surface area is 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. Okay, so now wherever there's h, we need to substitute this. So 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r, then we substitute 340 over pi r squared. Okay, now what I want you to notice is that this pi over here will cancel out with this pi over here. And there's one r over here, which will cancel out with one of the r's over here. So bear that in mind. So we will have 2 pi r squared plus 2, and since the pi's cancel out, we will have 2 times 340, and then only one r would be left. So this would be 2 pi r squared plus 680, and then if you bring the r on top, it must change signs. So this is what you have. Okay. Okay, 9.3, determine the radius of the can that will ensure that the surface area is a minimum. Okay, so 9.3, this is the part where you would have to derive. Okay, so we have our equation already for the surface area. So we just need to derive this equation. So the derivative of this would be d of area over d of radius divided by radius. Okay, and this would be 2 times 2, which is just 4 pi r to the power 1, plus, okay, since it's a negative, it's going to be minus 680 negative r to the power negative 2. Okay, now you need to equate by 0. So 0 is equals to 4 pi r minus 680. Let's write it as a fraction, so r squared. And then we can multiply out by r squared. So multiply throughout by r squared, and this side we will get 0, since everything multiplied by 0 is just 0. So 0, 4 pi, and then this part would be r times r squared, which is just r cubed. And then here we would have our minus 680, since the r squared will cancel out. And then we just divide both sides by 4 pi. Then we would have our r cubed is equal to 680 divided by 4 pi. And then we just take the cube root of both sides. And then our R will be 3,78.